Okay, this is going to be a quick video to show you how to set the timestamp on your spy watch. This is for this specific watch, but the technique is almost the same for every other spy watch out there. Step 1, plug your USB cord into your watch. Make sure it's seated all the way in. Then plug the other end of your USB cord into an open USB port on your computer. A dialog box usually comes up, and it allows you to do different things. This is how you normally look at files on your spy watch. This is one way of doing it, is opening the folder. Now this is looking at the spy watch memory right here. This spy watch happens to have an 8 GB card in it. The very first thing in the memory is this DCIM folder, and then beneath that is a 100 RAC folder. Usually your files and folders are found right in here when you take videos. Your pictures, your photos, your sound, those files are generally in here. Okay, so we're going to back up. This watch is known as removable disk K because that's what my computer assigned it. When you do this, your watch is probably going to have a different drive letter. It will probably be E or F or something like that. Mine happens to be K, removable disk K. Now we're going to create a time file, and we're going to save that time file right here. This is what's known as the root directory of your watch. So the next step is to open Notepad. And this is Windows 7, and one of the easiest ways to find Notepad is click the Start button at the lower left of your computer screen, and where it says Search Programs and Files, start typing it in. N-O-T-E-P. I'm starting to type Notepad. And then as I finish typing it, or as I start to type it, the shortcut shows up right here. Now I can just left click on Notepad, and a window comes up. This is Notepad. The next thing to do is go to your instruction sheets, which you should have gotten with your item. If you bought from me, you'll have clear, concise instructions on how to make a time text file. So after we've opened Notepad, we type this single line of text at the very top, with the year first, then the month, then the day, and then finally the time in military time. And this particular watch, you also put a Y, indicating that you want to set the time. Other watches might be different. Some watches might not have to have the Y at the end. Whatever the instructions are for your watch, just follow them. Now go to Notepad and type in the date. And type it exactly as you see it in your instructions. If you make a mistake here, it will not work. Now I'm going to make the date May. That way you can see. You have to have a leading 0. Okay? And then I'm going to make it the 5th. We'll make it the 7th of May. This is very important. You don't just put a 5 there. You have to have a leading 0. It has to be 05. Okay? Then you do a space, and then right now I'm just going to type in a fake time. I'm going to type in 11. This is going to be 11 p.m. Let's make it 11:15 at night. That's military time. 23:15 is 11:15 and 0 seconds. And then I have to put a space, and then I have to put a capital Y. So this should look exactly like this in your instructions. Except obviously you would be using the exact date that it is right now and the exact time wherever you're at in your time zone. Now after you've done this, you save this file onto your watch. You do that by going File, left clicking on File, then go down to Save As. Then, this is the kind of a tricky part, you have to find your watch again. And this is Windows 7, and so I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to find my removable drive. I know it's disk K. On my computer it happens to be disk K. See a left click on drive K because mine is drive K. And I'm going to save it right here, right on the watch's hard drive. I don't want to go down to another folder. I don't want to left click on anything. I want to go right to the very top of drive K. Left click on that, type in TIME, and that's it. The computer will automatically save this document as a text file, and it will append a .txt on the end automatically. So we're saving this file to our watch now, and it's saved. Now if you want to make a copy of this so you can use it later, a week or 6 months later, just go File, Save As again, and then put it, say for example, on your desktop. I'm going to save it to my desktop. Same thing. Save it as time, and then it'll automatically put the TXT. So I'm going to go Save. And I already had one on there for a different watch, and I'm going to go ahead and replace it. This is saving to my computer on my desktop, so I'm going to go Yes. So now I've saved this file right here. Okay, so now I can use it whenever I want to. I can go back when I want to set the time on my watch. I can open this up, and there's my file already formatted, ready to go. Now the copy that's already on my watch is already on there, so we're going to go ahead and unplug the watch by unplugging from the computer first, and then unplug the cord from the watch, the USB cord from the watch. Now we're going to power it up, we're going to take a video, and we're going to check the time on the video to make sure that it's what it's supposed to be. So I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to take a video really quick. Just press the button. I'll be taking a picture of my hand waving. Okay, that's good enough. Stop recording. Then hold this button down to shut down. Your watch's instructions might be a little bit different. Now we're going to check to make sure we've set the time properly. Insert the USB cord. This is hard to do with one hand, but I can do it because I've been doing this for so long. Other end into your computer. Dialog box should come up. There it goes. If it doesn't, then you'll have to dig around for it on your computer. Now we're going to open folder to view files. There's our DCIM folder. Notice something. The time text file has disappeared. That's a good thing. That means it worked. Sometimes the time file stays up here for different versions of watches. This version of watch, the watch basically writes the correct time and then it deletes this file. So we're going to open this folder and open the subfolder below it, and there's our recording that we just made. We're going to double click on that, and this one's going to happen to play in VLC Media Player. You might have a different icon if you're using Windows Media Player or whatever, QuickTime or whatever. So we're going to double left click on that. I'll be taking a picture of my hand waving. I'm going to pause it right there just so you can see that we've set the time. So 2015 5/7. Okay, so the 7th of May, and we set the time to 23:15, which basically means 11:15 at night. Okay, and these are the seconds right here. Okay, so that's it. That's how you set the time on these watches. Very easy. If you have any questions and you ordered from me, either call my 1-800 number that is included with each item that I sell, or just contact me via YouTube or eBay, and I will answer whatever questions you have. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helped.